Welcome to Storytime. Welcome, welcome, come right in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Storytime. Welcome, welcome, let's begin. Well, welcome to Storytime at Auburndale Public Library. I'm Miss Rhonda.
I'm Miss Isabella.
And we are excited. This is Halloween week.
Ooh, what are you going to dress up as, Rhonda?
Well, I don't know. I've got several options, but I don't know yet. But
okay.
Anyway, we are going to have a little bit of a scary story. Do you think it's scary?
Ooh, not too scary.
Not too scary. We'll see. But first, we're going to sing about those bones.
My favorite.
All right. And you guys need to dance with us because we're doing the skeleton dance.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Those bones, those crazy bones, those bones, those crazy bones, those crazy bones, doing the skeleton dance. The foot bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the knee bone's connected to the thigh bone, doing the skeleton dance. Those bones, those crazy bones, those crazy bones, those crazy bones, doing the skeleton dance. The thigh bone's connected to the hip bone's connected to the backbone's connected to the neck bone, doing the skeleton dance. Those bones, those crazy bones, those crazy bones, those crazy bones, doing the skeleton dance. All right. Good job. All right. Well, now we're going to do our story. And it is called A Unicorn, Sparkle, and the Pumpkin Monster. Written by Amy Young. I wonder about this monster. Is it gonna be scary? I don't know. Let's see. Lucy and her pet unicorn, Sparkle, were going to Pat's pumpkin farm. The air was crisp and Sparkle felt frisky. They went into the corn maze and Sparkle got lost and he tried to eat his way out. Lucy had to rescue him. They played games. Sparkle's favorite game was grab the donut. He grabbed a lot of them. There was cider and cupcakes. Oh, Sparkle loved cupcakes. He loved them so much that he ate 10 of them. And then he drank a whole bucket of cider. Oh my. Next, it was time to pick a pumpkin. Sparkle, look at that tree. It looks kind of spooky, doesn't it? Sparkle thought it was very spooky. And look at that creepy scarecrow, said Lucy. Sometimes it's fun to feel scared, right? Sparkle wasn't so sure. Lucy chose a smooth, round pumpkin. Sparkle chose a pumpkin that was as big as his head. And he started to poke it, and then nudge it, and sploop! Uh-oh, it got on his horn. Wibble wobble, kerplunk. Come on, Sparkle. Uh-oh, bleh. Oh, Sparkle, you're so silly. He had trouble carrying it. When they got back to the barn, it was time to decorate. Sparkle made his pumpkin cheerful and happy. Lucy made her pumpkin scary. Sparkle, look! Boo! Sparkle was terrified. Uh-oh. He started to run off. Come back, said Lucy. She said, wait, it's just me. But Sparkle had already bolted out of the barn. Sparkle hid behind a pile of pumpkins. He stayed very still and he tried to make himself small. At first it was quiet, but then he heard, ah! It's a pumpkin monster, he thought. What should I do? He saw a big pumpkin beside him and he had an idea. He carved a little door with his horn and he scooped out the seeds, jumped inside just as fast as he could. Oh! Sparkle heard the noise again. It was not as loud from the inside of the pumpkin, but he could tell it was coming closer and closer. The monster was going to get him. He was so afraid that he tried to run, even though he was still inside the pumpkin. The pumpkin rocked and lurched, and then it broke off the vine. Uh-oh. And it started to roll and bump through the field with Sparkle inside. When it got to the little hill, the pumpkin rolled faster, and Sparkle couldn't stop it. Meanwhile, Lucy had been looking for Sparkle this whole time. "Sparkle!" she called over and over. Suddenly, she saw a great big pumpkin rolling and bouncing and bumping toward her. "Help! It's a pumpkin monster!" she said. It was just about to flatten her like a pancake, but at the last second, it landed on a sharp rock. And guess who came out? Bah! It burst open, and there was Sparkle. Bah! Lucy laughed. "Ha! I scared you and you scared me. Isn't that hilarious?" "Oh no, you're still afraid, aren't you? I'm sorry. Today was supposed to be fun. I hope you can forgive me for scaring you." Lucy gave Sparkle a kiss on the nose, and he forgave her right away. Then she said, "It's dark. How are we going to see to get back to the barn?" Well, Sparkle helped with that. A huge happy rainbow blazed out of Sparkle's horn. It lit up the whole field, and it was easy to find their way back. They were just in time for the bonfire. Sparkle used his horn to cook 2 perfect marshmallows in the crackling flames, one for himself and one for Lucy. Lucy said, "You are such a good friend to me. I won't ever try to scare you again because I want to be a good friend to you." Sparkle sighed happily. He ate 1 more marshmallow and 3 more donuts. Then he fell fast asleep with his head in Lucy's lap. Sweet dreams, Sparkle. The end. Oh, I like that story. That was an okay, scary story. Just a little bit, but there wasn't really anything scary, right?
All right, no.
But lots of pumpkins.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. We're going to do
ready?
pumpkin. I'm ready.
All right, so get your pumpkins out. All right, I got one right here.
Okay.
And Miss Rhonda, you got your pumpkin?
Yeah.
Right there.
Right here.
So pumpkin, pumpkin, big and round, sitting on the cold hard ground. Soon I'll pick you off the vine, get your pumpkins, and give you a name and make you mine. We love our pumpkins. Carve a face for all to see, and add a candle for Halloween glee.
Ooh, yay!
Very cute.
I love pumpkins.
Me too.
And we have 5 here.
Ooh, so we're gonna get our counting fingers out again. All right, you ready, Miss Rhonda?
I'm ready.
All right. 5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There's a breeze in the air." The third one said, "We don't care." And the fourth one said, "Let's run, let's run." And the fifth one said, "Isn't Halloween fun?" Then whoosh went the wind and out went the lights, and 5 little pumpkins rolled right out of sight.
All right. Well, as we're getting ready for our drawn tale, I wanted to remind you, you've got a few more days left for our story hunt that you will find in the parks. You can come pick up your card here at Auburndale Public Library, and you're going to be going and looking at stories at these parks, putting a secret word on here, coming back to the library, and getting a loop back. And so don't forget about this. Maybe you've already started it or have finished it and you just need to bring your card back. You need to bring that back and we'll be here today through Saturday to give out those loot bags. So we're excited to do that for you guys. All right, now we have a story.
Ooh.
Once there was a little old lady who lived in a funny orange house near the library. Her house was shaped like half a circle with a chimney at the top. This little lady had a cat. This cat had a long curved tail, so the old lady had a special door cut just for the cat's tail. The little lady always wore a pointed hat. She had a special door built for herself too, so her hat would not fall off every time she went in and out the door. And she had 2 pet birds. She had a window cut just for them so they could fly in and out and in and out. It was getting close to Halloween, so all the children went to her house and knocked on her door. The little lady came to the door and said, "Close your eyes." Surprise! What have we got here? A jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
Yay!
Perfect.
For a happy Halloween. Well, that's all we have for today.
All right, Miss Ron.
So, it's time to end our day. It's time to end our day. It's time to say a big hooray and then be on our way. It's time to end our day. It's time to end our day. It's time to say a big hooray and then be on our way. Bye. We'll see you next week.